Greetings everybody, welcome back to another episode of SeriousPack Adventures in SeriousPack. It is pretty late right now, so I'm kinda tired, but I did want to record a little bit before I go to bed. Oh, not a blood moon! Why? Why now? I haven't had a blood moon in so long. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna hold off onto the things we want to do until that is over, but I'm gonna skip this in the video. Let's just make the... I can't skip the night anyway, so let's just make the magnet. I'm only gonna make the first version of the practicalities magnet, because the second one is kinda too extreme, and I don't really want to pick up everything again. So we're just gonna make the normal one. I believe it's 4 gold. Yeah, man. One thing I like about the blood moon is that the sky turns red. It's pretty epic. Alright, let's put these together and there's our magnet. Suck it! Cool. Oh man. By the way, my horse died. And it dropped this. Horse corpse. Horse variant 260. Speed blah 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 blah. Also have a gravestone. I don't know what to do with this. You can't... Can you use this for anything? No, it's just a trophy or something. So just hang it there. Why not? I do have a grave somewhere, but I can't place this either. What the hell is that? A drill. Interesting. Does anyone see it? I don't know where I put it. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's somewhere. I have no idea. That doesn't belong here. Whoops. Well, I can hear the mobs. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna just wait out the night here and I'll be back soon. Alright, the blood moon is over. One thing I changed in the config is that the spawned monsters during the blood moon actually disappear again once the blood moon is over. Because before it was just filling up the ravine and stuff, so we had a lot of mobs here. So this way, once you survive the night, they just disappear. But yeah, let's go over to where I built the tree farm last time. I also figured out why it was lagging. I think it's because of the sound, and I disabled the sound in the config, in the MFR config, and it was a lot better. I didn't have the stuttering anymore. But let's go over there. I started building the house, and this time we're gonna do a very different style. It's gonna be, like I said, more futuristic. The building I'm building right now is gonna be like our private hub for now, and then next to it we're gonna build a bigger building later on. That's gonna be like the headquarter. But there you can slightly see it while I'm lagging over here. I got a new horse, by the way. It's not the same. It's faster than the other one too, and its jump is better. It's like 2 and something. But yeah, this is the... Why is there always a hole everywhere? I don't think you can jump out of this. Oops, a little bit of lag. Maybe if I get rid of this there. Let's see, can you jump 3 blocks? That would be impressive. Oh wow, you can. Awesome. Yeah, this is where I started building. It doesn't look like much yet, but it's gonna look quite different later. Hopefully. I tried it out in creative mode. This is like heavily inspired by... oh wow, why are there logs? Strange. Oh yeah, magnet is working. Heavily inspired by another build I saw online, like a Minecraft build. Like I was looking for like futuristic things, because I don't really know how to build futuristic stuff. It's new to me, so the way I usually try to learn things is by just, you know, copying or you know, like sort of taking it as inspiration and then build it and try to change it up a little bit. But yeah, the shape and style is pretty much the same as the picture I saw. Just a few changes here and there. And right now it's floating, but there's gonna be some support beams here, which is what the black stained clay is for. I'm actually gonna... No, I'll leave it on, I think. Yeah. So I've been just, you know, collecting a bunch of hardened clay and those laboratory blocks for the white wall. This was like the whitest block I could find. Quartz was a little bit too weird because it has a texture on it, but this works fine. But real quick, this is working At least it's supposed to be working. Why are you not doing stuff right now? It might just be lazy. It's been running the whole time. We have a ton of logs already, and this is all full. Slowly burning away, so very cool. Can I get out of here? Let's do this. A little bit of hole here still. But yeah, this is what I've been doing. So I need to fill this whole thing with the laboratory blocks, which requires quartz. So it's a little bit, at least at the beginning, it's a little bit expensive. The ladder is only here temporarily, so I can actually get up there. And eventually we're going to fill in more stuff on the roof as well. Some green stuff. But let's maybe start one of these support beams. So the idea here is, I think it's too wide. And I'm using the black stained clay. It looks kind of neat. Yeah, I think it was too out as well. And then on the bottom, we will go all the way over there to the side. I'm going to have to terraform here a little bit. And then we're going to do the same to the top. And it's basically going to encase the whole building. Like, it's like a ring around the building. And we're going to have multiple of those. Some are a little bit thinner, some are a little bit different. Some only wrap half of it. So it changes up a bit. And then on top we only have one blocks of one height. Yeah, it's still a little bit laggy up here, but I think that's actually because I'm loading chunks and there's like a big giant forest over there, which is a little bit slow. And then we have to go down on this side again. I'm gonna need, wow, I already used over a stack. Yeah, I'm gonna need a ton of black clay, but I have to hunt for squid, and that's a little bit annoying. So it might take a while. And then on this side, it comes down here. Let's see, maybe I'll just do one white for now. Maybe we can fill it in. I don't think we can finish the whole thing. Man, why is it so bad now? It was running so well earlier. There you go. Maybe we can make a second row. It's gonna hurt. Ouch. It's okay. I need some feather falling or something. Let's see, is this gonna be enough to do the whole thing? I think so. Yeah, cool. That's pretty much how it is. And then let's go down here. I do have a picture of how I want to do it, because I already built it in creative mode. And then there's going to be another one over there, a smaller one on this side. I actually have to change the window, I just realized, because this one is going to be, oops, this one's going to be in the way. There's going to be a pillar here as well. This one's only one wide though, so it's okay. I guess I could lay this out so I know what it's going to be. Something like that, and then it keeps going up. And there's going to be a big one on this side as well. And I think I had a smaller one on the other side here that kind of went from there up and then only like a little bit on the roof. It didn't go all the way down. So I'm going to have to do that as well. But yeah, that's basically how the building is getting, you know, hold up here. And we have to gonna remove some of this here so we can actually see those beams later on. But we can do a lot of terraforming later on, and also like you know, like putting some grass back again, because it's supposed to be like eco-friendly and everything, so it would make sense to put down some grass. But yeah, this has been quite a lot of work already. Let's see, let's actually get some building blocks, and I'll just place this. Might be easier. It's always tough to get up there. Actually, let's go all the way to the roof real quick. So what I want to do is up here, I'm gonna place some grass so we can add some bone meal here to have some flowers and some more grass. And on the top here, on this side, there's gonna be like a big field here with sort of like a mini garden. Again, like grass and some reed and flowers and water. And then on the front here, I'm probably going to place a bunch of solar panels. And I think I'm going to use the ones from Solar Flux, those guys. Because we haven't used them yet. And they are kind of like they're easily upgradable. Well, not easily, but like you can replace them. Because they're always the same size. They just get more and more expensive the the more you make. But for the beginning, I'm probably gonna get just the simple ones. It's gonna be a ton. It's still not gonna be a lot of power, but it's like 2 per solar panel, 2 RF, and it's gonna be like, I don't know, 50 maybe more. I don't even know. It's gonna be like from, you know, all of this till probably like over here maybe. Like all the way down there. This whole thing is gonna be covered. So should give a little bit of power. Our main power is gonna come from this guy. Although if it keeps lagging like this, I might have to move it or something. I'm not sure. It's fine if the chunk isn't loaded, but yeah, it's not so good. Another thing we could try is maybe don't do the spruce trees, so we can use smaller trees. Maybe that will improve it a little bit. Might just be that the trees are too big, but yeah, we'll see. Disabling the sound definitely helped a lot. And it's also a lot nicer because you don't hear the loud like leaf breaking sound. Can I not get up here? Come on. Let me get up here. Cool. So on this side, I think there was like a middle beam. What's this? Is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the middle is like here. Does this look right? 1, 2. Oh, now I'm getting stuttering again. Dang it. Probably because I'm recording as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I think there was like a beam here. A little bit of a different design. And then the glass, there were like 2 windows on each half. And I guess that's a good idea. I don't want to have like giant windows everywhere, because I always find when I use big windows in buildings, it's really difficult to place your machines because you don't actually have a wall to place them against. And you kind of have to like place them a little bit away. Otherwise you have, you know, like you can kind of see the cable and everything on the outside, which is not so nice. Let's just pull up here. That was misplaced. So yeah, I don't know. Might have to, dang it. I might have to leave some room there for some machines or something. I'm not sure, but it should be okay. Maybe it might be interesting to figure out how to place machines in the middle and make them look good. Who knows? But we have a lot of space here. Wow, I'm misplacing a lot of blocks tonight. I'm really tired. I hope I don't like not mum. Yeah, I guess mumble is the word. I notice when I'm tired, it's like I don't pronounce words properly, and it makes it hard to understand what I'm actually saying. At least to me, like I can't even understand myself. So hopefully, I'm not being lazy and pronouncing words only halfway. So let's take a nap here. This sleeping bag is so useful, because working at night here is terrible. This helps so much more. But yeah, lots of black stained clay. That's gonna take a while. I do have a ton of clay, so that's not a problem. It's just the ink that I need to find for this. It's gonna be a big problem. And then I think, so that, let's see. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. A little bit different. It looks like an owl. Like the 2 eyes, and then you have like a beacon here later. So I tried to change them out a little bit. So on this side we have them split up. This is split up because there's a beam here as well. Smaller one. Then here I haven't really fully... What? Ooh. Haven't really fully figured it out yet. Like I said, I need to remove this window at least. So maybe we have like a 3 wide window here and then 1 wide again? I don't know. But there's going to be a beam here. And then we need to figure out something with this. This might be a wall where I just place no window at all. That rhymed. Because it's kind of like, you know, below the building. And I don't know. You don't really have to look out there. I don't know. It depends on if I build something here. Like it's kind of below the building. I could build like a little grill area or something. I don't know. Like, you know, some extra area outside that you could do stuff. And then it might be nice to have a window to look at it. On this side, I did want to do something though. But I just trying to remember how I had this. I feel like this wall wasn't this long in my test. I don't think I had this much room to build it. Tell you what, I'm gonna go switch to my creative world real quick, look it up, and I'll be right back. Alright, I just checked it out. Oh, by the way, you know, one thing that annoys me, I did update all the mods, and when I did that, the rotary craft mods were at V3C, and I kept them up to date, and then just like today, like an hour ago maybe, it showed up as, hey, there's a new version. So, I don't know, I have to submit another update soon, even though the one I did submit is not out yet. But anyway, so I did double check, and yeah, I do have, let's get some blocks again. So one thing I have to remember is that there is a beam. So the beam starts here, I believe. Yeah, it's like attached to this, and it's only one wide. So I had like a wall here, and then instead of going all the way, like having this rim here, instead I had like multiple of those beams. And then in between, I just had like large windows. It kind of looked cool. Although I might place it on this side, because this kind of feels like a main entrance, or not main entrance, like a front wall. So, but this is the back. But I might just replicate the design over there as well. It might look cool. I'm not sure, because this is such a big wall. I don't want to have like too many windows here, so having them like half is kind of cool, I think. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more. I need to think about what kind of floor I want. I was thinking about using the same block, but that would be a little bit too repetitive. So maybe some, or maybe a different version of this laboratory block. I mean, we used them in the last map a lot too, so might as well. In the update I submitted, I actually added a mod called Z-Tones. It seems to be fairly new, or maybe it wasn't very popular at first. I just heard about it recently, and it adds a bunch of new building blocks which look really, really cool. So I'm excited to use those, but yeah, it's still in review. Oh yeah, this looks really cool. I like this a lot. And then, like I said, it's gonna be a beam here like this one, a little bit thinner. But yeah, it's gonna look cool. But yeah, I need to fill in a lot of windows. I don't know, does it look like a front facade or a back facade? What do you guys think? Should I do the same thing on this side, or should I keep it different? I'm not sure. And I don't even know where I put the entrance, to be honest. I'm thinking, since there's gonna be a beam here, like exactly on this line, like sort of like this, one wide, maybe I'll put the entrance here. Like a double door, like a 2 wide door thing. And then have some stairs going up there. And then you walk in here. That might look kind of cool. And then we have a stairway, probably on this side, because we have a flat wall here. This is going to be a flat wall. So we can have like a staircase going up. Or something. Maybe an elevator. I'm not sure. And then we have all the space to work with. And then obviously the second floor. Which is pretty cool too. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, I think. But I'm just gonna have to keep placing the same blocks over and over again, so not too exciting. I'm gonna have to get more clay, and I'm gonna have to make a bunch of these solar panels. So I will do some of these things. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done. I'm probably gonna go sleep here in a second, double check how much time we have left, and then do the rest tomorrow. Alright, so I made quite a bit of progress on the house. Pretty much everything is done on the outside, except for the floor. I still need the, like an entrance somehow. Still have to think about how to make the stairs and everything. But I've also, oops, a little bit of lag. Also been working on the solar panels. So this is a work table here, by the way. Those are pretty cool. I've seen them last time on the server, Eltana was using them. They're kind of cool because they can store multiple recipes. And then if you have the items here, you can just craft stuff. So I made one for the basic solar panel. And I just put in some glass so we can make more of these mirrors. And then when you have those, just a little bit of wood and redstone, and you get some solar panels. Still gonna need way more than that. But I have to go out and get more sand eventually. What time is it? Is it time to go out? Sure. Do I have everything? I might have everything. I'm thinking about using this laboratory block for the floor. I don't know if it's gonna look good or not. We'll see. Oh. Well, apparently F7 turns off my recording as well. Good thing I saw that. I press F7 to hide those yellow crosses on the floor. Ooh, there it is. I like how it like fades in because of the fog. It looks cool. And with a lot of the green glass in now, I think it looks pretty good, especially with the purple outlines. So I got those borders in. Some of them are thick. I kind of want to make those too white as well. So like add a second layer on here. I don't think I have enough stained clay for that, because I think I also need to extend the rim for this. Yeah, I might leave this one actually one white. I don't know, but make this one too white and then have this go over a little bit. I'm not sure. This one is also sticking out a little bit more than the others on purpose. And then over here, we added like this extra beam in the middle. I tried to do like a pattern in between. I don't know if I like it. I might do something with that. Maybe if I like leave 2 gaps in between, I could put in like grass and then have some flowers on there, maybe like just grass or something, or maybe some colored glass. I don't know, but just something so it looks more like it's actually holding it up, I guess, maybe. And on this side it's just like this, and this one only goes up till like about here and then it stops. This one goes all the way around. This is like one of the main support beams, I guess. And then this one also only goes till like there. Hey fairy, you like my building? Alright, let's have a snooze. And then let's go upstairs and show you what's on the roof. Unfortunately, you can't really see anything on the roof from down here. And so like, you know, most people won't ever see this. I'm also gonna have to remove the ladder here eventually. But what I've done here on this level is I added this little border here with stairs using the same blocks as this. But because they're carpenter's blocks, they don't actually tile. So there's like this little pattern, which I kind of think is cool. So I left it. And then what we can do here is just, you know, get rid of the torches first of all. We need to figure out how to light this place up as well. But I'm just gonna like, you know, place a little bit of bone meal here and there, just so we have a little bit of stuff. And I guess we could like have some tall grass. You're gonna see it from the inside, which is cool, even if you don't see it on the outside. Maybe here, sure, that's fine. And then on the very top floor, and again, we don't actually have a way up there. Let's use those blocks to pillar up. We're gonna have access from it from the inside eventually. I start laying out the solar panels, so you can see there are actually already quite a few. We almost have enough, but not quite. A few more roads, we should be good. I just need to go out and get more sand. This place, sure, that works. A little bit more. Yeah, you can see this beam only goes to here. That's the big one there. And then on this... Oh, hi guys. They're just taking over my place. You can't stay here, you know that, huh? Hardy handmaids. What a weird name. I'm gonna leave the torches for now because I don't want too much to spawn up here. How much bone meal do I have? I kind of need to set up a mob farm or something. I did find a couple of spawners, so I can probably set up something easily, or we're just gonna do an auto spawner maybe. We'll see. And nothing like crazy like last time for now. Like last time we had the essence berry bush farms that gave us infinite mob essence pretty much. I'm gonna keep it a little bit more simple at first, and we can go crazy later on. I kind of like to take it a little bit slower this time. I don't know why, I just feel like it. It's like more relaxed, I guess. But yeah, and then, you know, again, we can place some water here eventually. I'm gonna leave it for now until I figure out what I want, because I noticed when I place the water here, it actually drips through the ceiling, because there's only like one block gap, so we might have to do something else there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, you know, once we get more resources, we're gonna place more of these solar panels here. And from what I know or read is that I actually have to double check this if there's a limit, but I guess it's like when they are touching each other like this, you can, for example, have one cable over here and it would like get the power from all of them. But thinking about this now, I think there's actually a limit to this, so I might have to set up a few cable here and there. But yeah, that's pretty much the outside, I think. Not much else to it. Like I said, I need to figure out how to do the the entrance. Probably gonna do that in creative mode a little bit. But let's try out the floor and see if it actually fits. And I'll leave the ladder here for now because I need to go upstairs quite often. Also, like, some of these pillars are on the floor, some are not. I actually might extend this one, but I might not extend this one because I kind of like that this is raised here a little bit. It's like 1 block higher. I had to dug this out a bit, so I'm going to terraform this nicer. Same over here, I had to dug out a lot, like this all of here. That's why there's no grass. I tried to make it a little bit more natural. Looks a little bit better. Crazy tree farm. But yeah, so now we need to fill in all these holes everywhere, which is gonna be tricky. And oh, I forgot this side. Dang it. I thought it was done. Oh well, it's not a big problem. This is mostly gonna be a wall, I guess. Maybe a small window, we'll see. But let us go up here and then just use one of those blocks and start laying this out. Unfortunately, I don't have the, actually I wanted to see something. Goo. I don't have the, oh, this one. I don't have the wand of equal trade yet, so I can't easily replace blocks. But I read today that this apparently can do it too. I just don't know how this works. Someone mentioned that the awesome goose equal to the wand of equal trade. Huh. Does it use up the matrix? I don't know. I think I have a couple of those. Because last time I needed them and then I didn't have any. So this time when I saw them, I actually made sure I saved them. Because they're pretty difficult to get if you don't have one. You can copy more if you have one. But if you don't, then you have to take quite a few steps to make something. So I don't know if I like this block. We could go with the white version of this as well. So it's a little bit more brighter in here. Lightning is another thing we have to... lighting is another thing we have to think about. And we're gonna need a lot of these blocks. They require nether quartz, so I pretty much used up all my nether quartz, so I might... most likely will have to go to the nether again, because it's only more for this side as well. But all gray like this... I don't know. I wasn't sure if I want to use white though, because the wall is so white. It might be too much white. But then again, it's like a, you know, sci-fi thing and like sort of laboratory, and they are usually pretty bright and you know, white and one colored. I don't have any torches on me, do I? Oh, that reminds me of something. Oh, I have some wood here. I need to bring some wood over to the other base because I'm kinda out. Let's make some torches real quick. And I'm probably gonna... Oh, I had some. I'm probably gonna forget to make more again, but yeah. Let's see. Let's place them here. It kinda looks cool. But now it looks a little bit too... Like, it looks a little bit too factory style, maybe? I want it a little bit more like a home, like a future home. Let's see, what else could we use here with the same block maybe? Like I said, we could try the white version, because that one still has like a texture to it, right? It's not the same as this. I think I like this more. In the old build I used them both. I had like this gray trim. I might do this as well, maybe. I actually like that a lot. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go with this combo. So it's kinda, you know, the outline, like I mentioned before. But instead of using the small tiles, using the bigger tiles, just so it's not... There's a little bit of, you know, detail, but it's not like a ton. And I think it looks kinda cool. It separates like the floor from the wall because of the rim here. And this is probably where machines are gonna be anyway. And then we have the floor here for the, you know, the main part. I also noticed that, so if I put in the wall here, we actually have, I mean the floor, we actually have a second layer that we can work with, which is pretty cool. So like, for example, the wall is actually here, floor. I don't know why I keep saying wall. And then we have like the second layer. Can I get up there again? Man, I really need stairs in here so I can get up and down. And just do this, for example. Yeah. So, and then we have like a second layer here where we can actually add the ceiling. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the red one, because I don't think. Well, I have to for the roof, right? Because there's no layer below. But here I can actually remove this because there's actually a. Oh no, I can't do it here. Yeah, maybe I'll leave it red clay then. Oh, purple, I mean, and just make this all purple. That might be better. Just so it's even, because I can't actually, like, on the ceiling either, like there's nothing above the ceiling at the very top, so I couldn't replace that. I could add like a micro blocks or something to cover it up, but maybe it just looks good with the red. A little bit of color in here because everything is otherwise pretty white. There's not much of a color in here. But yeah, I think that should be good. You know, gotta keep working on this. Get all the floors in, at the wall, and figure out what kind of door entrance I want. But this looks really cool. It's very bright. We have a little bit of color. Like that. How did my horse get out? Weird. Yeah, a little bit of color here and there, right? With the windows, it looks neat. Goes well with the purple. You can see a lot of things. On this side we have our tree farm over there, and then I think this is gonna be the entrance. I'm actually gonna remove this here. This is probably gonna be like a stairway down somehow, and then you're inside, and then most likely I assume that on this side somehow there's gonna be some sort of a stairwell that goes up. Where does it have to be actually? One up higher, right? Because the floor is there. Yeah, it has to be one up higher. So if I do something just like this, like simple like this. Is this already next to the wall? Wait, what is this? This is something I just added. I'm actually gonna remove this for now so I can see. Because the staircase could be here as well. Like, I don't know how wide I want to make it. I don't know what style. But I need to consider that here is going to be a wall. I guess I'll do the wall afterwards then when I figured out where the stair goes. I keep falling out. It would be cool to like have a little window up here at the stair. Could be kind of cool. Do I still have some blocks? Large. No, those are the other ones. Those are the floor tiles. Whatever. I'll do this all off camera because episode's getting long. But yeah, it should be cool. And once this is all done, we can move in here. Maybe move some resources over here. I don't like. I still don't know how we handle the resources here. Right now, I think we gather everything in one place. So I don't just want to obviously grab it, but I might, you know, grab some essential stuff. Just because it's easier to run back and forth. It's easier than running back and forth. So. I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe I'll just go mining again and get some extra resources. I keep falling a lot in this building. But yeah, and then we need maybe a ladder or something upstairs just so we can go to the garden as well. But yeah, it could be cool. The floor's going to be here, so you can actually look out as well. I might make those windows bigger now that I think about it. Those main windows. We'll see. Lots of things to do. But yeah, that was a pretty cool build. This episode took a long time to make, like all the off-camera stuff, all the building and material gathering, over 2 days now. That was a lot of work, but that was a lot of fun. I'm excited for this, and then eventually we'll build a much bigger building than this, and that's gonna be crazy. But we need more resources for that anyway. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like. It helps me out a lot. Yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys soon. Bye bye.